There's a bunch of Black American men that have settled in Nairobi or settling in Nairobi, and they're making content around Kenyan women being soft, feminine, sweet, and they are being treated like kings compared to how they are being treated in America. And as a Kenyan woman, I'll be honest, it's the money, bro. Now, because you have some pocket change, you want to flex. If you're that rich, why didn't you stay in America and compete with your fellow Americans? In that capitalistic country, why didn't you stay there?
Hey, beautiful people. How are y'all doing today? Jago Maria Davids, and thank you all so much for tuning in another interesting video. The passport bros are getting roasted in Kenya. So this passport, there's this particular one. There's this particular one that has been making mouths on the internet. See, I've been seeing the video. I just decided to ignore it because you see this passport bros guy, they annoy me because the way they feel like they can just get you because they came from America and come to Africa. Anywhere in Africa, to just come and just, I'm from the United States. I'm from, they piss me off. Like, they piss me off. So, there's this particular guy that has been trending. He came to Kenya and has been saying, Kenya is cheap. There are girls that are humble. They're more feminine than American women. You all should come to Kenya. Oh, Kenya is beautiful. They're treating me like a king. I am a king. I am handsome. I'm the most handsome. I brought so much money. So I'm going to take care of all the girls in Kenya. They are all over me. So he's feeling like a superstar. He's feeling like he has arrived. So he left America and came to Kenya and started making mouths as if he has made it in life. Like he has made it. He made some videos. Let me show you all the videos first. First, then we'll talk about it.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room. Or should I say, the super handsome man living rent-free in y'all heads. Yeah, that's me. First off, shout out to Miss Red Dress for making me her full-time job. Sis, if you're gonna talk about passport bros, at least come correct. Y'all here acting like my presence in Kenya is a problem. But let's be honest, you wouldn't blink twice if I were white, Asian, or wearing a dusty ass backpack asking for fare. Let's set the record straight, baby. I'm 6'4", built like I'm carved out of marble, walking around like I'm a literal cheat code in Kenya. You know it, I know it, it's apparent because y'all can't stop talking about me. And let's be real, y'all worship the ground white men walk on. But the moment a tall, ripped Black American steps into the picture with confidence and style, suddenly it's a problem. The envy is showing love. Miss Red Dress, you're over here and over there saying I'm the issue. But let's you tell it. Tell the real issue. Y'all aren't used to a man that looks this good, moves this smooth, and earns this much. It disrupts the entire narrative. You talk about passport bros like we're the bad guys. But meanwhile, y'all are simping for dudes who don't even bring ugali to the table. Meanwhile, I'm over here stacking six figures and breaking necks by just existing. Let's not get it twisted. You don't hate me. You hate that I'm walking standard of what you can ignore. So keep watching my content. Keep talking about me and keep pretending you don't love what you see, baby. At the end of the day, I'm still that guy. And y'all know it. Everybody know it.
Listen up. Let me put y'all on game real quick. I see some ladies out here talking reckless about passport bros, but be careful running that mouth. Sweetheart, listen here. Cuz those ain't facts, those are lies. First off, let's talk numbers. Since it seems that there's a disconnect, the average Kenyan woman is out here making $200 a month. Meanwhile, passport bros are bringing in anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 a month consistently. That's a minimum, 25 times your income. And y'all still want to talk? Let's not forget, deep down, you want what we have, the lifestyle, the stability, the opportunity. If y'all didn't, you wouldn't be so pressed about the passport bros. Are you doing? And don't let it get it twisted. We're better in every way. better educated, better looking, better providers, and definitely better options. So the next time you feel the need to run that mouth, maybe take a second to reflect. You're throwing rocks at the kings from a glass house. We're out here thriving while you're struggling to make ends meet. Let that sink in. Keep our names out your mouth unless you're ready to level up and meet the standard. Passport bros are the upgrade. You just mad you can't meet our standards.
There's a bunch of Black American men that have settled in Nairobi or settling in Nairobi, and they're making content around Kenyan women.
People got a lot of stuff to say about passport bros, but I'm here to tell y'all, passport bros are here to save y'all monkey ass. If y'all don't know, y'all better understand this if you don't understand anything else. Be careful for what you say to a person that can control your whole economic foundation. Y'all better be careful, because one thing about me is that I'm the final boss and I don't tolerate shit. So you women better recognize right now you're dealing with the final boss. Sharper than a razor, baby. Don't play with me. I'm everything your man could want to be. I'm tall, I'm handsome, I'm fit, I'm rich. I got the education, and I'm from America. So level up. You ain't ready.
There's a bunch of Black American men that have settled in Nairobi or settling in Nairobi.
Of course, we selling in Nairobi, and we dominating too. See, I don't know what it is, but it seems like people always got something to say about us. We just minding our business. But now you done woke up the beast. Lady, you talking all this mess inside of a $200 apartment. You should be lucky that passport bros are here to save your ass. The average passport bro that's traveling is making anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 a month. We don't need you. You need us. Let's get this clear. We set the trend. We don't follow the trend. So there's a lot of negativity, brothers. And if these women keep talking negative about us, let's just leave and see them scrape. You know, most of these women been living in huts anyway. You know what I'm saying? But here's the deal. Bro, our social economic standing is so high, we shouldn't even tolerate this bullshit. You see, these women have the misinterpretation and the misrepresentation of who we are. See, I'm the final boss. I don't take any shit. Before you come to the boss, you better come correct.
Brother, please put some clothes on. Just put some clothes on, nigga, because it's not everybody that is attracted to what you're doing. Not everybody sees that, okay? If you're making so much money in America, why did you come to Kenya? Why did you come to Africa? Why can't you live large? Why can't you live large in America? Why are you here? And you know your money can finish. And your money will finish. With the way you are bragging and you are feeling like you've arrived, you're painting the town red, they will finish your money. One thing about African girls that I know, they will finish your money. Shebi, you say you brought money, they will finish it. They will make sure they finish it. You start borrowing money and nobody will borrow you. You will run back to your country. To be honest, this is just so annoying. It just as in just all over. I see it has a lot of annoying videos like that. It's just everywhere. It's just everywhere, making noise, making so much noise. But then there's this Kenyan woman that I usually post that video. I enjoy this content creator a lot. So she's kind of attacking him, which I like. Let me roll some videos that she posted and I'll share my thoughts at the end of the video. But then let me know your thoughts about this video down comment section. What do you feel about this particular passport bro that came to Kenya, or other passport bro that are running to Kenya now because they feel like, oh, Kenyan is cheap, girls are more feminine than American women, they will take care of you, they are humble, they are submissive? Let me know your thought down in the comment section and I'll share my thoughts at the end of all the videos.
There's a bunch of Black American men that have settled in Nairobi or settling in Nairobi, and they're making content around Kenyan women being soft, feminine, sweet, and they are being treated like kings compared to how they are being treated in America. And as a Kenyan woman, I'll be honest, is the money, bro. Is the dollar that you came with from USA that is giving you that level of treatment. Let the dollar run out, Troy. Let the money run out. That's when you'll find out that Kenyan women can also be rude and disrespectful. You want to play with Nairobi dating scenes with no finance, Troy? It's not the accent that is sustained that relationship. It's not the bling bling. Huh? It's not the dreadlocks. It's not the fact that you're saying you're related to Kanye West. It's not the fact that you're saying you're former producer of Drake. It's not the fact that you're saying that you know Beyonce from the block. No. It's not the hip hop songs. It's the fact that you came with a dollar sign. Let the money run out. That's when you will find out that in Kenya, money speaks multiple languages. I know they're not telling you the truth. It's not because you have the most charming personality. It's not the fact that you have a nice accent and you have, nice culture. Leroy, is the dollar. When the dollar runs out, that's when you'll find out the truth. In Kenya, we say, mapenzi ni pesa. Pesa ikiisha, mapenzi imeisha. Asanteni. So apparently one of the low-functioning passport bros got a hold of my video and he was feeling salty about it and has been running around the internet addressing me. I wasn't aware. My friend just sent me the video. So because he's American and he's from America, I had to find something American, to wear to address this fool. He said that they have come to dominate Kenya or Africa, I don't know. And my question is, dominate where? Dominate where? With what? An accent and tattoos and some pocket change? You cannot compete where you don't compare. Dominate a country like Kenya that has a rich culture is admired worldwide. What contribution are you going to add? He said they don't need us. We need them. Yet he's the one who flew 10,000 kilometers from America. America, the so-called America that they are praising, that is the superpower of the world, to come to Kenya to find women. And yet you don't need us? What is this fool saying? You've been in a country, what, couple of months, maybe some years? Do you see any Kenyan men making content about you guys, worried about you guys, taking their women? Do you see any Kenyan men bothered by your presence in the country? Because to Kenyan men, you're a non-issue. You don't even exist. They don't even acknowledge you guys. The way you guys whine in America when a black woman marries or dates a white man. Kenyan men are unbothered. Kenyan men are worried about Nigerians. Those are beasts. Those are movers. Those are people that can shake Kenyan man. You're like a mosquito that is disturbing the owner of the house when he's trying to sleep. So calm down, relax, sit down and learn from the best, and learn from the best on who runs Nairobi. You want to run on the internet, yapping, talking nonsense, calling us monkeys, disrespecting us in our own country. And to any Kenyan woman that is engaging with this fool, I need a picture. When you see this fool somewhere with a woman, I need to see this kind of woman, because it can only be a low-functioning woman that can indulge such a low-functioning man. Because how will you lie down with a man that disrespects your country, disrespects your culture, thinks like he's the best thing to be made ever after pockets on jeans? Yeah, thinks like he's the most handsome man to ever walk God's green earth, and he has come to save us, Black Jesus. And you lie down with him, saying this is the love of your life. Shame on you. You're there yapping, running your mouth and saying, I'm American, So what if you're American? In America, you're a cockroach. You're a cockroach. You had no rights. Nobody cared about you. You're below the surface. That's why you have to go to Africa, a country where we value people. We value people of color. We are a community. You have a sense of community, and we take care of each other. That's why you went there. And then you want to be talking nonsense. As if you're the new sheriff in town. Now, because you have some pocket change, you want to flex. If you're that rich, why didn't you stay in America and compete with your fellow Americans? In that capitalistic country, why didn't you stay there? You had to go to Africa, a low-income country for you to flex. It's like a man transitioning to be a woman, to compete in female sports, because you cannot compete with your fellow men. Sit down, relax, calm down. That rage you have from America, relax it. Nobody's against you. We are all black people in Africa. There's no police brutality. There's nobody who's going to pew you. Relax, calm down, and just enjoy. And this is just particularly to this fool, because I know black Americans who are in Nairobi enjoying, who are dating friends of friends that are enjoying quietly, not disturbing anybody. And then you have fools like this who have gotten a smartphone for the first time. Because in America, you had no smartphone. You had no house, no rice, no nothing. In fact, you are like an insect. Now you've gotten your first sense of freedom. You want to use it recklessly. Disrespecting African women in their own country. Now I understand why black American women didn't want you guys. You are dead stock, rejects. Do you know how bad you have to be as a man to be rejected by your own women, especially black American? And the way some of your women do not even have standards, they date men in jail. They date men who go to jail. They date men who get sentenced multiple times. Try that nonsense in Nairobi. Try it. Try going to jail. Try committing a crime and see if that nonsense is going to fly. Does this fool know how Kenyan women roll? They might look naive. They might look like they don't know things the way, according to American standards, because you're used to loud women who, shout all the time. Kenyan women are going to humble you. They're going to teach you lessons you've never... It will be like a movie. You'll be on 60 Minutes Australia stating your story and crying like a child. So relax. Go and put on a shirt. Go and put on a shirt and then talk to your elders with respect. Saying I'm making my content from a $200 apartment while you're making your content outside, meaning you're already homeless. Leroy. You're already homeless with no clothes. Aye. Anyway, the Bible says when you argue with a fool, become a fool. So, let me go and sleep.
I just love the way this particular passport, the way it's getting roasted. She's not the only Kenyan woman that has come to talk about him. There are other women too that have talked about it. Oh, let me tell you something about these people that come from United States and come to Africa, especially this period and this December period. This is how they do it. So they come around December, they will have booked their tickets maybe around February or March. So it's a bit cheaper. So they'll just come, they'll change, because when you change dollar to naira, I'm speaking from Nigeria because I'm in Nigeria, okay? So they'll change dollar to naira is very, very, very like you are going to get a lot of naira. So you're going to be living large, okay? So they'll come around this December period and they'll just start making mouth. You know what? I'm from the United States. I just came, I just got back. They call them I just got back. I just got back kind of people. You all, let me tell you what we do. I'm not part of them, but my people, what we do, they will spend your money. You cannot come from abroad and come to Africa and you are forming, you just go back. Don't even let them know you just go back. If you want to get any girl, you can get her, but you will spend money. Especially if you come to Nigeria. I want him to even come to Nigeria. In fact, I want him to come to Nigeria. I want to see something. You will spend the money you think you have, you will spend it in one night. One night. Because in club, you can spend that's your monthly salary. You will spend it in one night, just few drinks and probably the strippers. You're gonna spend that money, you'll be humbled. So either the fact that you come and be like, Kenyan women make $200, you make like 5 to 10,000 or $15,000 in a month. Go and live large your country. Why are you coming here to live large? And the thing is, your body will finish. And truly, I agree with her because most of these women are there because of your money. The moment your money finish, everybody leaves you. In fact, your friends, the guys that are around you, the guys that he thinks they're around him, that are supporting, they're helping him, they are there because they know that you brought dollars. They are there because they know that you brought dollars. The moment they see that your dollars have finished, you started borrowing money, you're no longer bragging, you're no longer spending the way you used, everybody will leave you and you'll be left alone. They are all there because you brought the money. It's not because they are feminine, it's not because men over here provide. So if you're a passport bro and you're thinking of coming to Africa to come and spend a little penny that you're making, it will finish. Because men over here are taught to provide for their women. They provide. They spend all their money to show it's their ego to provide. So nobody's gonna come and do 50-50 for you. You're not gonna go on a date with a woman. You're not gonna go on a date with a woman and expect her to pay the bill or split. Let me tell you what you're gonna do when you ask this girl out on a date. You're gonna pay for her hair. You will get her a good dress that she'll wear for that date. You get her. In fact, you take her for makeup. If you meet correct babe, but it's not those ones that are hungry. If you really want to meet classy women, you're going to pay. In fact, after the date, you're going to give her money for coming out, for stressing her. You come and pick her wherever and you're going to pay full money. So I don't think these passport bros are ready to come to Africa. If you want to come to Africa and brag, go to the village. Go to Africa in the village. In the village, in fact, we people in the city where they go to the village, even if you are not a passport bro, if you are living in the city and you go to the village, they worship you. They worship you. In fact, even now, you see, I don't know, I'm going to speak from Nigeria because I'm in Nigeria, right? I know this is happening in Kenya, but we are all Africans. In fact, village in Nigeria, if you don't have money, nobody will look at you. You are nothing but pencil. Now, nobody's going to look at you. Nobody's going to care. If you like, come out with accents, start talking how you know everybody, how you're rich, how you make so. If they don't see that money, they don't see that you really have that dollars. Nobody's going to fall for that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about how you're dragging. And you have to show that you have the money and pay for bills. Even guys, you are going to be out with guys and you will pay. You will pay. You your money will finish. So if you're a passport bro and you're thinking Africa is your base, I pity you. I pity you because African women are taught to finish men money. All we know is money. Money, money, money. So your money will finish. When your money finish, they will leave you. Nobody's going to stay with you and suffer. Especially when they know that you're not from that country. Anyways, kindly share your thoughts about this conversation in the comment section respectfully. Check out Maria David. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.